Oh, this is cool. Do you live here? This tray is full of dice. Colourful polyhedral dice, hundreds of them. Is this a dice lady? The candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. Not a ghost. Not a ghost. Rose, come on then. Come on. Good girl. I'm gonna be on my knee. Okay. Oh no, wanna be on the desk. Okay. Right, I guess we just talk to this lady because there's nothing else.
Hello, I'm Nia.
It's Julie, right? A bird-like woman sits on the throne of tools with emerald light shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Melius.
Is it a sad song? Can we have it?
So what kind of die are you looking for?
That means it's me too, yeah.
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade.
Masquerade? Of course, me and Julie are a malicious entity.
She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
Ooh. Okay, let's just ask about this first.
Yes, Amelia is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
Okay.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
We got injured doing that.
Then how did you get inside? By the south entrance? You know what? It doesn't even matter. What matters is that you're finally here. Let's talk dice. Did you have something specific in mind?
Why does she assume we came here for dice? Maybe she is a malicious spirit. Oh, Roz, this is not pretty. She's getting on my shoulders, but I'm not wearing a hoodie. I'm just wearing a dress. There's not a lot of place for you to sit there, Roz. You need to put your back legs on one shoulder and your front legs on another shoulder, I think. Oh god, she's got my hair. Stop eating my hair! Good girl. Why are you... No, that would be move on. Oh, never mind, I'll be... No, yeah, okay. Why are you asking me about dice?
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
Oh, she's a secret dice maker for the role-playing community.
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong.
Do we go, I was looking for something, oh, but we'll make friends with her if we try and get dice. I was looking for something else. Answers.
Answers? How strange. These days people only come to me for dice and role-playing games.
Roz! Don't stand on the keyboard! Oh my god, is everything still working?
I'm not sure how helpful I'll be, but go ahead and ask.
Okay, how did you become a dice maker?
How did I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
Okay, so you went niche.
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Do you like RPGs yourself?
Not especially. I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
Oh, she's so like precious. Roz is half light incarnate, yeah. What do you know about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in rags?
Nothing really. I didn't know him.
Okay.
Who cares about the dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here.
Inland Empire, calm the fuck down.
The lieutenant looks at his notebook, then the woman under the large window.
Your window looks directly onto the courtyard. You're saying you didn't see or hear anything unusual last Sunday evening?
Malignant entity. She must have seen it.
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
Oh, that would be me, actually. There could be something going on and I wouldn't even notice it was happening. What do you mean by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the Whirling's backyard. During daytime, there are usually those kids. And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
Do you have any more info on that? Because I think these are the people that killed that man.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
Okay, fine. This game is just dripping with prose. The writing is so beautiful. Can you define that word, please? And if I said it right or not. Is that like... What does it mean? I can't even guess, actually. Sorry, I've been doing this a lot for this whole game because my vocabulary is really lacking. But I've learned a lot already. Okay, do you never take your eyes off your work?
I might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness.
Okay.
It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Okay, fair enough. I don't think you had anything to do with it. Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it, and I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
I see. Thank you for your answers.
She nods.
Anything else,
All right.
officer?
I was gonna say, yeah, I would like to look around the room. Let's order a die.
Of course. Tell me what you have in mind.
I need more time, man. I need more time.
No need to rush. Take a look around,
I
see
can
if
come-
anything inspires you.
I can come back and do that. It's pronounced like you'd call a professional pro, but plural. Prose. Cool. It's a form of written language that usually exhibits a natural flow of speech and grammatical structure, like poetic nature of a certain body of writing, paying attention to the specific language. Oh, that's very nice. Oh, did you get that one off Google? Oh, that's cool. It's what I like about it as well is I feel like, because I know a lot of people have played it without the voice acting, but I feel like the accents really accentuated as well, like because there's been accents from all over, and it gives them it gives each character their own personality, which is really cool. No, they were both good. They both helped me understand what the word means. Right, let's look around the room if we can.
We're inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there are still signs of coal black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home. Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
No, she wasn't right.
Creative.
The lieutenant looks around the spacious room. It's ceiling fading into the shadows above. And doesn't this have such a nicer vibe than the rest of the building? I heard this place is cursed. Did you know that people call it the doomed commercial area?
I've heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say the plaisance, if that's how you say her name, is the one who sent me. She convinced the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't think the bookstore is doing that well. There are hardly any customers and she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
That's true. Yeah, it's a separate building. The malicious energies can't reach there.
And then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All kinds of tools lie there, scattered from knives to carving files to wire cutters. Seems like you're doing okay, though.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
It's because she's in cahoots with the demons.
Half-Light, calm down. There are no demons. But yeah, the writing is good. The way they choose language and speech patterns for characters and narration is just droll. Oh, that's so good. Those descriptions seem overcomplicated to you. You just know it as normal writing, not poetry. Right. Does she just think she's a demon because of the RPGs? That's what I was thinking as well, Crafty, because she said anyone that plays them is demonic. Even though she doesn't play them. So I think I'll just say that she thinks that you are the source of it. Or I could say, I'll admit there are many inconsistencies to this so-called curse. I think I'm going to say she thinks it's you.
Malignant entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer? Do you think I'm the malignant entity?
What if she is? Like, she's very sweet.
The jig is up. The she-demon knows you've uncovered her true identity.
The she-demon.
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I think it still might be you causing this. I'm starting to see that there is no curse. Only business decisions and natural market fluctuations. This is the one. Yeah, Half-Light always wins.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring.
But what if that's what you wanted me to say?
But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
Report back to... Oh my... What if we'd accused them more? I wonder. Do you know what happened to the other tenants? Everyone else is gone.
More or less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
Oh, quite a lot of them spring to mind.
God, that's a lot of people. Hair salon.
Yes, I think it was called Androgynous Orlando or something similar. They weren't a big hit around here.
Oh.
Turns out that working class men don't like genderless haircuts. They're scared of that word.
Oh, so that's what it meant by Andro Orlando. I thought that was a name. It stands for androgynous. Okay.
You wouldn't like it either. The others would laugh at you.
Calm down, physical instrument. Yeah, what's wrong with a bit of experimenting? The customers should have been more open-minded.
I guess it just wasn't the time yet.
Okay. Physical instrument is spooked. Yeah. Okay, the gym?
It wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's boxing club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Oh, that's where Kuno would be if it was still open. Yeah, maybe that's what Kuno needs. A community-centric boxing club.
Kuno. Who's Kuno?
He's the... he's sort of a king around here. He's a little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies. Indeed, who is Kuno? I'm gonna go ginger gremlin.
Oh, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth? Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard.
Maybe you are a boxer and you could set up the club. Oh, Crafty, you're a genius. We're gonna adopt Kuno. Okay.
I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
It's a start though, he just needs a gym and good role models. Okay, tell me about this.
A kind man from Zemsk. I heard he had some trouble with the law when he was younger, and that's why he wanted to start the gym, as his way of giving back.
Exactly, he was a Kuno. And then he learned. And now he wants to help other Kunos. How did it work out?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
Oh.
You should have known it. It's not really full of that. No one would store their drugs like that.
It did have sand coming out of it.
Eventually, the coalition took away the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
Oh, that's disappointing that it didn't work. I thought that would work. What's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed?
What's snuff milias?
And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Wasn't that a radio show? Yeah, what's a snuff... yeah?
It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some people pay good money to get off on it.
What? Radio station that broadcasts real murders? Yikes.
What does she mean to get off on it?
Don't worry, the ICP has a separate division that deals exclusively with unlicensed sub-roses. This isn't our problem.
Okay. Ooh, creeps.
Good luck with that. It's not easy catching those perpetrators.
Okay. That's not our problem. Stuffed animals?
You mean Mr. Fabron, the taxidermist? No, he mostly just did drugs.
This is a doomed town. Electrochemistry, like, can I get off on this? No thanks, electrochemistry. Snuff films are a real thing, extremely illegal, needless to say. No way. That's messed up. Yikes. Triple yikes, actually. Ugh. That's awful.
But what drugs?
Yeah,
exactly?
I should have known. I need to know what drugs he was doing for my police report.
He got high on some weird taxidermy chemicals. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone. Eventually, they caused him to lose control of his bladder. The smell was awful.
Ew, yikes.
Even you can probably do better than that.
Okay. Mannequins.
There used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years until the insect rights activists came.
Insect rights.
The atelier produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings.
Okay.
And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket.
But maybe they could have found alternatives.
And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
But, okay, I see what happened there. Yeah. I am glad that someone took care of the little guys. I like insects.
Really? Anyway.
She looks on the windowsill where a dead fly is lying on its back, legs curled up in a bow tie. What? Why is... I don't know. Wait, what? At one point, beetle wing dresses and other clothing were very common. It's one of the very few sources of iridescent bead type things. Ah, yeah. That makes sense. I feel like I read, remember when I was talking about the Scottish castle that I went to, talking about dyes and stuff? I think that would be where they would get some of them dyes from as well, insects. And I mean, I know that some food dyes are as well. Right, what's with the rotor blades and skis?
They were made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
Okay. Nice.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
What do they say?
The usual, I imagine. That he's been thinking up all kinds of new business plans and can't wait to get started on them just as soon as he returns.
Okay.
Men like that are a curse.
They're the real curse. According to the internet, traditionally the beetles were allowed to die of natural causes because they had such short lives. That's interesting.
Sure, but Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47.
Cool. But yeah, that's so strange, Crafty, yeah? I don't imagine I would like to wear one of those dresses.
I have no idea why those skis and blades are still lying around in the house. Not much use now, I guess.
They were just props. Why return them?
Okay, Strange Machine? Right, we've got 3 more to do.
Fortress Accident, the radio game studio.
She closes her eyes as if some remnant of a memory lights up her face.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw 2 of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral.
Oh yeah, it makes sense that she would get on with them.
They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What does that mean?
The usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
Okay, what went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway as if she can still hear them chit-chat behind her curtains on a cigarette break. Oh.
They seemed to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
The quest to make a game. It mostly looks like a sequin, especially ones that have been cut to shape in a hole put in the middle for attaching, but all green and blue. Wow. That's crazy. That's another thing I'll have to Google to have a look at a picture. I forgot to Google that blue rock. Yeah, it did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on.
Okay.
In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
Okay, cool.
Showing up to work on time is hard. No, scratch that. Showing up to work at all is difficult, especially if you've been drinking.
I agree to all of those things. Can you remember the rock to Google it? No, I don't remember its name. Begun with an L, right? Oh dear. Yeah, showing up to work is incredibly hard on time.
And so is producing something extraordinary. Anything else?
She's so mysterious. Taxidermied bear.
Oh boy, the fabled Revo Show ICT. You're in for a treat here.
Okay.
The place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Okay, what was the other ideas?
There was really just one, and it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth.
Okay.
And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
Okay.
Fritta does the same thing.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah, I've experienced this before. Yeah, let's say this.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Revo Show ICT.
Mm-hmm.
And they already had the bear.
What about the bear?
The bear.
It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator. To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted.
On one hand, that's not attractive for ice cream. On the other hand, I would like some ice cream.
Eventually, Revo Show ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glace 5000. Glace 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents a piece, out of regular fridges.
Okay. Regular fridges. I killed the bear.
You did what?
I unplugged the fridge to help Revo Show IC cut their losses.
Ugh, of course they left it plugged in. Even in death, the bear is costing them money.
The goddamn bear.
The taxidermist who made it said it was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. He called it Megatherian.
Megatherian?
Scary, but cool.
Yeah. Cool. And it's a fridge. Do you get it? I don't even know if that's meant to be a pun.
Megatherian, a mega wild beast. It's an imaginary beast that guides you through life.
Oh, it's an actual thing?
By telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
Oh, okay.
A wise and noble beast, guiding you toward the land where the streets are paved with drugs.
My electrochemistry loves that. I don't have a comment on drugs.
Understandable. You shouldn't do them. You're a police officer after all.
Yeah.
Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
She seems almost sad finishing the story. She liked that one.
The temperature has dropped in the cover of the night. You see frost on the windows.
It's getting late. Yeah, Kim will be going to bed soon, so we need to get that body down.
Anything else?
Right,
Another
one more.
failed business, perhaps?
The
I've been
building's
here for a long time.
the building's intercom.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me.
Oh, I probably did.
I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
But it worked to the bookstore though, didn't it?
The doorbell with the empty name card must belong to her then.
Is that yours?
That's right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
Yeah, so it was a ghost. Yeah, someone answered.
It can't be true. They don't work here anymore. They've been gone for years.
Do you think it was her?
Are you sure it was Slipstream SEA? Was it a woman? Maybe it was Plaisance from the bookstore.
Oh, she said it was Tricentennial Electrics.
Tricentennial Electrics?
It's a ghost from the past.
It used to be a major electric company 100 years ago. Are you sure it wasn't just some kids playing a prank on you?
No, it was something else. It was eerie.
It was eerie, but now that you've said that, something eerie. Yeah, I'm doing it.
Pranks can be eerie.
Okay.
Oh, the kids these days. We were just one of them, and now they're terrorizing us. No solidarity.
So it was a kid pranking us. Was it Kuno S? I was wondering about the Whirling in Rags. Is it part of the same building complex?
You could say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project. That explains why you can call the whirling from the intercom. Albeit, I doubt that anyone responds.
Okay.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the doomed commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
There is no darkness! Pinball.
Right, it used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice: don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, floriography, trick track, especially pinball.
Okay.
Agreed. Pinball is the worst.
But how is pinball different from dice?
Sure, I'm listening.
More questions about...
I'm
oh
pretty
no.
sure it still doesn't work. Sure,
Okay.
I'm listening. Good. I hope it clarified things a bit.
Yeah.
What else?
That was a lot of information. I don't think I'm gonna do this one. Thank you for your help. Is there anything here? No, we can't like look out the window or anything. Alright, let's I don't think Kuno S is capable of the complexity in the message. It's a fair point actually, yeah. Okay. So this was the break room. Oh god, it's so dark. Why are the mannequins so creepy? Is that how people like communicate with her? Through the furnace? Just yelling up? And it must just be spread by word of mouth. I might do this.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for its master.
Oh no. Oh no. we're going to bed
You
soon.
manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form.
God damn it.
See? See? This place is cursed.
Shut up, Inland Empire.
Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to smash through that back door.
Fuck you, you stupid barbell.
Weightlifting was never my favorite.
Oh my god. Wow, old man, I would not be surprised if you lose morale too. Called it. Well done, Crafty.
At the station gym, I mean. I prefer running. It clears your head.
Well, we tried. We're going to bed soon though, right? I'm not going to use these. Yeah, by 2 everyone's asleep. We've got 1 more hour, so we need to talk to her and then we need to see if we can get the body down.
What have you found? And also, do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
Teachings. Oh, that's intriguing for me. Did Kim say you could hang out and chat after 9? Will it be buddies chilling time? I think we were getting a debrief. Answer any questions you may have about the case. Join him on the Whirling in Rags balcony after 10, not 9. Okay. And I think he's going to answer our questions then. Oh, we need to get closer to Kuno before we can buy his trousers. 10. We've got 2 more hours. It's going to be next stream. Right, I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Neha? Neha? And she is a novelty dice maker.
A novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
What? Okay. She is not a sorceress or some malicious entity. She's a businesswoman, like you.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
The narrative she's built herself, it does need tearing down.
Yeah.
Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her.
I do have an answer.
To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire.
Oh, I can't change my clothes. I need to put my dramatic top on. Oh god, there's so many stories. Should I say I don't have an answer yet? There is no curse.
Too many inconsistencies. What kind of talk is that?
You're one of those inconsistencies.
I am not doing as well as it looks like I am. I only have my Simone's wards to thank for the protection they provide.
Right, you've probably spent so much money on these wards that you could have just put into your business. Up and running for a long time now.
Yes, because her business consists of the psychic leech that's been feeding the curse.
Red blotches appear on her skin.
I see that you've fallen for her manipulation, Detective. The investigation is over. I just hope that you haven't made anything worse by going in there.
Alright, so I feel like her bookshop is gonna shut down, but it's not my fault. There are remains from 4,000 years ago. A certain ankle bone in some ungulates, I don't know how you say that word, I think that's right, has a very precise shape that it can land 4 different ways up. Oh, really? No way. That were marked as some kind of dice. Oh, that's interesting. That's like hoofed mammals, right? That's crazy.
Thank you for nothing. Please do buy some books or be on your way.
Certain hoofy things are like that.
Wow. Total psychic collapse between you two right now.
I mean, there was never...
I am sorry we had to disappoint you, ma'am. Can we go now?
Let's go, please. We also have a skill point, but like the things we can do, we can unlock a new slot. We can put a skill point in somewhere. I'm not sure what exactly the whole group covers. The ungulates thing, is that what you mean? Or something else? Alright. Was there anything specific that I wanted to get? No, I think I'll just save it for a little bit. Just because I need to see what's happening with this body. Oh, it's snowing and she's out here. Oh wait, we wrap. Oh fuck. Oh! The book? What? The book appears to be erotica but without actual erotica. Why did we just get that instinct?
The lights are so pretty when it gets dark.
Oh, she's so good. Okay. Goodbye.
An old call box. East Delta Commerce Center. This must be the name of the doomed commercial
that's so
area.
low as well. Like, I can't even pass the 70% ones, so what's the point in trying the 20% ones? Kuno. My shit's
There
together.
he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
My shit is compressed. And if this fails, we could go and buy the raincoat. Oh my god.
Again.
The corpse laughs at you, pus dripping from its mouth.
You will never be able to hold it in. It's always too much.
I can't believe it. I can't believe this corpse does not want to leave this tree.
Every time it happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time.
Productive day of vomiting in front of a corpse. We haven't eaten anything. So we can say I failed again. Even though I got my shit compressed, how is this possible? Or just cry. You can put a point in endurance and try the check again if you want. I might do that, yeah. Because I would like to get this done today if I can, in this day.
I'm at a loss as well. I could swear your shit was together, detective.
Like, Kim doesn't know either. Everyone is just confused. Oh, my not full health. Yeah. I think so, yeah. It does not want to be taken down. It lives there. This is the real curse.
Sometimes even that is not enough. Life is unfair.
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work. There's nothing else to do.
The barbells ruined it. This compressed shit is hilarious.
Relax. It's okay if you don't make it today. The bloated corpse isn't going anywhere.
Oh, thank you for easing my worry.